Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Lance, and welcome back. And we got Joe Rogan, we got Tony Hinchcliffe, and they're going to be going into essentially what's going on with the Trump trial, right? And all the corruption that's going on right now. So it's going to be a good one. Get your popcorn, better get ready, and let's rock.
It seems like they're just leaning into it. Like there's no course correction at all. Just leaning into the kooky.
Yeah.
It's fun times.
Oh, yeah.
For comedy. Oh, my goodness. We have so much stuff to talk about. Stuff that you would have to manufacture something that bizarre that people are accepting at any other time in history.
It's so weird.
So weird. It really is like the whole country's hypnotized. And I just think this is a perfect storm of things that are happening all at the same time. With AI emerging, China and Russia becoming buddies, us being run by a dead man. They're trying to stop this other guy from even running, and they're exposing how corrupt the democracy is. They're exposing how corrupt the system is. Just by charging this guy with 34 felonies for paying off a lady he had sex with. Like, what?
And how else would he have paid her money to
Well, it was
whatever?
the way it was written, the way it was put in a ledger. It's basically, on most situations, it would have been considered a misdemeanor. But they turned it into a felony. They trumped it up, oh, no pun intended.
Yeah.
And then he signed like 34 different checks. So there's 34 different. The whole thing's crazy. First of all, what a cheap fuck. I'll pay her in installments.
Yeah.
Don't give her all the money. Give her a little taste. Keep her on the hook.
Yeah. That actually makes sense, I guess. Now,
Hey, I want to know your opinion in the comment section below. How do you feel about this Trump trial? Put it in the comment section below. I get active in those comments, and I will respond to you, every single last one of you. Put it in the comment section below. Do you feel that this is rigged? I know, obviously, the Dems feel like it's not, and, the Republicans feel like it is. But I think obviously, it doesn't take a scientist to see what's going on here, right? But let me know your opinion. Back to the video.
I think about it. Because if you pay her all at once, she could just write a book or whatever.
No, the whole deal was that she couldn't talk if she got the money, but obviously that didn't work out. Right. She got the money and still talked. Like, if you have the backing of the political party, it doesn't matter. Like, especially the party that's in charge. But what's scary is how many Democrats are willing to allow this kind of stuff to happen. But a lot of them are aware of it. There was this one lady that went viral, and she was talking about it, and she was saying, you have to understand, like, I'm not a Trump supporter. I don't like Trump. But this is really dangerous for democracy. Nobody can justify this, and nobody can say this guy should be in jail for this. It just doesn't make any sense. And especially if you wanted to look at past presidents with the same scrutiny. I mean, there's so many instances of things that you could go. And this was one of the things that Obama had said when Obama got into office. They were talking about George Bush and Dick Cheney being charged with war crimes. And he was saying, we're not going to look to the past. We're going to look towards the future. Mm-hmm. Like, we're not going to prosecute anybody. You imagine if when Obama got into office, if he decided to prosecute Dick Cheney and George Bush for crimes against humanity?
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, my God. You know how crazy that would be? Do you know how divided the country would be then? Well, that's the same thing kind of that is taking place now at a lesser scale, obviously, because it's not a war crime you're charging someone with. But you could charge Trump.
I also feel like some of the Dems are just saying, hey, look, if Trump gets back in, he ain't getting back out. And they want to protect that democracy, right? If Trump gets in, he's not getting back out. How can we protect this democracy? That's how they're seeing it. And the Republicans are like, look, I think even some people in the middle are like, yo, we just need to get this guy out of here. Forget your democracy for right now. Yo, we just need a change. We're in pain right now. Get him out ASAP. Bye. Hasta la vista. Back to the video.
Trump with war crimes. You could find some things that he did especially with bombings and, you know, and even what Obama did. Obama, during the administration, they dropped a drone on a U.S. citizen. No trial, no nothing. Boom. Yeah.
Trump didn't even go for. He didn't go for Obama. He didn't go for Hillary. You know, and he could have. He could have tried them for things.
Yeah. Well, especially Hillary.
Yeah.
Especially with the whole email thing, the deleting of the emails.
And supposedly Trump's the crazy one. Trump's the loose cannon.
They're all crazy. That's what they don't want you to know. It's like sluts that are always talking bad about other girls who are sluts. Like, you know, it's what people do. It's a thing that, you know, people, that's not me. I'm not like that. It's just a weird thing that people do. And people form teams and they justify why they should use any means necessary to silence the other people on the other team, the opposition. And they don't even realize they're setting a precedent that when this motherfucker gets in office or another motherfucker gets in office that's a Republican, you've got real problems now, kids. If the elections are real, that's how it usually goes. It usually goes one side wins and they're like, this fucking sucks. Let's try the other way. The other guy wins like, oh, this is bullshit. Let's try the other way. And this is what we've done in this country over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You know, we go Clinton to Bush, Bush to Obama. It's what we do.
Yeah.
It's what we do. We always do it this way.
Yep.
And
But I'm not. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. But this presidency, if there's an exception that needs to be made, it's got to be this one. If there's an exception that needs to be made with what you just said, please let it be this one. Because, look, I mean, I don't even need to bring up any of the stuff that's going on. I mean, walk outside and you'll see, right? We passed gas prices, right? We're beyond that. But back to the video. Let's kind of get his angle on this.
if you change the way people are allowed to go after political candidates, and you change the way you're allowed to silence and imprison your candidates, then we're like Mexico. We're just not assassinating people yet. You know, we're like a third world country. We're like a banana republic. We're letting things other than the will of the people and what's best for the people be what's running the thing.
Exactly. And I feel like as soon as we started to stray from that, stop doing what's best for the people and instead do what's best for, you know, Trump's interest or Biden's interest or whoever's interest, I feel like that's where it started to change. Now, I will say, you know, at least with Trump, and this is not me supporting, right? Because let me know who you support. I'm just in the middle with it. But I would like to know where you guys are at and how you guys feel when it comes to who do you feel actually has your back, right? Based on actions, based on policies, based on all of these things that we can actually see. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the tangible stuff. Who has actually done more in office? Leave it in the comment section. Literally, go ahead and comment. Who has done more? Let me look at the camera. Who has done more? Actually, you know what? Let me reword that. Let me make it better. Who has been more effective? Right? Because that's what it's about. It's not just about doing more, excuse me. It's about being effective, right? Now, have we had the best president in the last, 10, 20, 30 years? Probably not, right? I mean, because ultimately Joe Rogan's right. Most of these people, and this is just, I guess this is part of human nature as well. People deep down, I don't care what anybody says. People do things for them, right? What can suit me, right? Now, the outer shell of a person, of a human being, your exterior, you're showing, potentially what I can do for you, but who's the most believable? Look, we're going to be honest on this channel. On the motive, we always keep it real. We're going to be honest, right? That's really what it is. And this is my opinion. Maybe you think I'm wrong. Let me know in the comment section below. Back to the video.
We're letting the thing be run by the people that are in power, that are corrupt, that want to keep the power. Because it's not just Biden. Biden is barely there, right? It's all the people that are working there. You got to understand, he's this huge team behind him. They don't want to leave. What? Get on LinkedIn? Get on LinkedIn and fucking try to get a new job? Start sending out your resume? I work for the worst administration ever.
Right.
I was one of the people, you know.
All right. All right, guys. Gather round. This was a great example of, just, I don't know, just really not justice, right? I mean, do we have real systems in place to tell if people are actually guilty, or are we holding them to the standards based on who they are? Oh, you're Trump, we're going to throw you with 34 more counts or 50 more counts, right? And the same thing for Biden, and the same thing for anybody else. Even if it was Biden, oh, you're Biden, you're a president. We're going to throw you with 34 more counts, or we're not going to throw you with 34 more counts. We're just going to give you a misdemeanor, right? Again, let me know in the comment section below. I'm not saying I'm, for anyone, any of these. I'm just saying, is it fair? That's all I'm saying. Is it fair, whether it's Biden or Trump? Let me know in the comment section below. Until next time, peace.